So, peace, greatness. I pray that this video finds everyone in good wealth and good health every day, all day. I want to give um, thanks and gratitude out to just the Most High, the spirits around me, just everything within me. I'm just thankful for life and thankful for things falling into place and moving up in a steadily fashion. And I'm just thankful for that. So I give my gratitude and honor to the Most High, Yahweh Vahe, the spirits that walk with me, my ancestors, my higher self, the people around me, the people who are drawn to me. You are a lot of you are also a part of what helps me to go further into my spirituality, because now it's becoming more than something that's just for myself. So I give gratitude for that. So what I want to talk about today is I'm gonna introduce you guys to the meditation that I did at the Sister Circle, just to kind of help us to get more in tune with our own pure consciousness, self-consciousness, and or self-awareness. And when you ask yourself, what is self-consciousness? Well, to myself, self-consciousness will represent the spirit or the soul within me, the my existence without this body, the energy that causes this body to work and speak and experience life in this realm. So I kind of took some notes from one of my favorite books. Again, I talked about this book already. I'm going to show you again. It's called The Living Kabbalah by Will Parfit. This is a great book to get into if you are interested in learning about the tree of life and about Hebrew letters, but you might have to do a little bit more investigation into that, because this is not necessarily going to teach you the Hebrew letters. You will have to kind of know a little bit of it before you kind of dig into this book. But it also is very good. It has very good practical exercises in this book, and that's where I got this meditation from that I'm going to share with you today. So first, let's talk about consciousness. Our self-consciousness or self-awareness is usually not experienced as pure consciousness, but rather mixed with and veiled by the contents of consciousness, or the expressions of consciousness, or some places they call it the impurities of consciousness, the things that make you focus away from your consciousness and on something else, or on something outside of yourself that you might try to identify with, you know what I'm saying, or focusing a little bit too much in the physical realm and not enough in the spiritual realm. And this is usually everything that we are sensing and thinking at the time. Usually it's our thoughts, feelings, emotions, the services, memorial and perceptual knowledge, modifications, desires, attachments, egoism, qualities, attributes, perceptions, cognition, delusion, ignorance, states, duality, division, objectability, and so on. And they arise from your mind and body, which is not pure consciousness, but nature. We usually live our lives identified with these contents of our consciousness. To make self-consciousness a more detailed experience fact in our lives, we need to first disidentify from the contents of consciousness, or the list of things that I called out, and the attachment to this body. So we're going to do a small little meditation that helps to kind of release you from a few of these attributes or contents of consciousness, and kind of to help you to re-identify with yourself as with your self-consciousness as pure consciousness, as the consciousness of God, because this don't sound silly to some people, but like I said this to my mama the other night. You ain't nothing. Your body ain't nothing but a sock to God. Like God put on the sock so you could walk around in this realm, and it's your body. Okay, so I hope that's gonna go over a lot of people's head, but some of y'all can get it. So before we begin this meditation, we're just going to take a few quick breaths to help calm us down, just to settle us out. And we're going to use the 4x4 breath method. And that is, you're going to inhale for 4 counts. You're going to hold it for 4 counts. You're going to release for 4 counts and keep your lungs empty for 4 counts. Now, on your inhale, you want to fuse your tongue to the roof of your mouth that helps you get a better connection to the consciousness. And on the exhale, you're going to breathe out of your mouth. When you're holding it, make sure you're not straining to hold it. Like some people like, you're like, nah, just make it a nice, smooth, soft transition. And then we're going to start the meditation. So I'm going to give you an example of how the breathing goes. So you're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4. Hold it 2, 3, 4. So that's the breath to help you get relaxed and to help you to tune in to this meditation. And if you did it right, like just for me doing it that few quick times, it's like I could feel my head like just kind of settling out a little bit. So when you do it a lot more times, it'll settle your whole body all the way down to your feet. Just and put your feet flat on the ground or the floor or whatever, so the energy can get sucked out through your soles. The soles of your feet, not the sole of your body. So, after we've done this breath a few times, we are going to go ahead and start the meditation. Now, the first thing we're going to do is imagine a blue ball of protective light surrounding you, like you are encapsulated in a blue ball of protective light. And this light keeps you protected while you're in meditation from impurities and from uh, negative energy coming into your while you are in a state of meditation. Now, this is not going to be a super deep meditation, but it's still good to do this. Now, while you are in this, and let me also say that some people that do this meditation, they see purple, and that's absolutely fine. Whatever color you see, that's fine. So, but try for blue. So imagine that you're in a blue ball of protective light. When you fully imagine yourself in this blue ball of protective light, affirm to yourself, I choose to be here now. Now think about what that really means. How does that feel? So, being that you are here now, let's move forward with the meditation. Affirm to yourself, I have a body, and I am more than my body. My body may find itself in different conditions of health or sickness. It may be rested or tired, but it has nothing to do with myself, my real self, my I. I value my body as my precious instrument of experience and action in the world, but it is only an instrument. I will treat it well. I seek to keep it in good health, but it is not myself. I have a body, and I am more than my body. Focus your attention on the central concept. I have a body, and I am more than my body. Attempt as much as you can to realize this as an experienced fact in your consciousness. Now, on to affirmation 2. I have emotions and I am more than my emotions. My emotions are diversified, changing, sometimes contradictory. They may swing from love to hatred, from calm to anger, from joy to sorrow. And yet, my essence, my true nature, does not change. I remain. Though a wave of anger may temporarily submerge me, I know that in time it will pass. Therefore, I am not this anger. Since I can observe and understand my emotions and can gradually learn to direct, utilize, and integrate them harmoniously, it is clear that they are not myself. I have emotions, and I am more than my emotions. Number 3, I have a mind, and I am more than my mind. My mind is a valuable tool of discovery and expression, but it is not the essence of my being. Its contents are constantly changing as it embraces new ideas, knowledge, and experience, and as it makes new connections. Sometimes it seems to refuse to obey me. Therefore, it cannot be me, myself. It is an organ of knowledge in regard to both the outer and inner worlds. But it is not myself. I have a mind, and I am more than my mind. Now comes the phase of identification. Clearly and slowly affirm to yourself, after this identification of myself, the I from the contents of consciousness, emotions, sensations, thoughts, I recognize and affirm that I am a center of pure self-consciousness. I am a center of will, capable of observing, directing, and using all my psychological processes and my physical body. Focus your attention on the central realization. I am a center of pure consciousness and of will. Attempt as much as you can to realize this as an experienced fact in your awareness. I am a center of pure consciousness and will. Affirm to yourself again. I have a body and sensations, and I am more than my body and sensations. I have feelings and emotions, and I am more than my feelings and emotions. I have a mind and thoughts, and I am more than my mind and thoughts. I am a center of pure consciousness and will. Now, this exercise is effective if practiced daily, preferably during the waking hours in the morning, and it could be considered a second reawakening, a second symbolic reawakening. You don't have to go through the long, drawn out steps of the meditation. You can do the short version. I have a body and sensations, and I am more than my body and sensations. I have feelings and emotions, and I am more than my feelings and emotions. I have a mind and thoughts, and I am more than my mind and thoughts. I am a center of pure consciousness and will. Repeat that to yourself when you wake up in the morning until it feels real. This is how we tune into the I, or the being, the self, the within. This is how we get in tune into our higher self, our connection to the Most High, to God, or whatever you want to call it, to the universe. This is where all this is where you begin to find the answers of the questions that you seem to crave the answers for. People can tell you all day long. You can read it all day long. But until it resonates within your heart center, that's when you're going to know it's the truth. That's when you're going to understand what the people have been saying to you and understand that you knew it all along. Because you are the center of pure consciousness. You create your world. Some of us are creating as we go. Some of us are pre-planning. Some of us are just letting it happen, bouncing all over the place. Your life is your horse. Grab the reins and control it yourself. So, I hope that this has been a very effective meditation for some of you, or for all of you, whoever is watching this video. I want you to get to the full effect of this meditation, so do it as much as possible. You can do it whatever time of day you want. It doesn't have to necessarily be in the morning, but it's more effective in the morning, just to kind of help give you a reminder of who you are. And you can also add things to it, like what your mission is, or what you feel your mission is, or what you plan to learn for the day, or what you open yourself up for messages from the divine. It's all in how you feel. There's nothing wrong. There's no wrong feelings. Just go with the flow, because when you learn to trust yourself, you will get more reasons to trust yourself. And when the what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now. It'll come to me later. But you will also start to get more ideas popping in your head and more. That's when you will start running the paper and pencil, or picking up your phone to kind of record these ideas. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. I don't know how else to say it. But dig deep into yourself to find out who you are. That way you know what to trust. Okay? So, I hope you people have a great day. Embrace everything that you do with total greatness. We win some, and some we learn lessons from, but we never lose. So remember that, and have a great one. I'm Fatima the Great. I'll talk to y'all later. Comment below.